is phenomenal. We're going to talk to you a little bit about it. Here again, just showing you the marketing page. These are the different things that you have that are available. The events and webinars is posted there. You can also click right here, and there's some more videos. Also, what's neat is this right here on everybody's page is the link to your website, to the Enfiniti Global website. And down here, well, we're going to talk about that later on. There's an SMS email blast system. All right, and there's the About Us page. Forget about the picture there. I think I found that in the post office somewhere. All right, and here's your back office. Here are the resources, and these are all of the different. There's ads, there's flyers, there's banners. There's a lot of different things that you can find there. Again, to help promote and explode your business. This is what I really like, and none of you. Well, I take there are a few here that are taking advantage of this. If you have that eGlobal website, you have your own SMS code. Anybody can text. My SMS code is Energy for Less. That's my username. That's the same place where I send you to my website. And when they text 71441 to my username, guess what? They're going to get text reminders of the next coming events. They're going to get a weekly reminder, a weekly calendar that's going to tell them about the events that are coming up. And then every 15 minutes before an event starts, they're going to get another reminder. That's going to be right there, sent automatically. And then guess what? It's going to have your name and your website information embedded in the text. So they're going to know where to go when we're at the end of the call. We're going to send a text message to everybody, and it's going to say, hey, thank you for calling to Energy for Less, or Doc Lee, or Doc JR, or Eva McDaniel, and it's going to send them to the website. If you're ready to get started right now, this is where you go. That's going to be on their phone after we do the webinar. They're going to get that text message. Isn't that neat? All right, and this is something that's already back there. This is in your back tool. All right. Social. Here's a recent Craigslist ad. This is the ad that I had running about, well, I renewed it, but it was about 20 days ago. And, you know, didn't get anything, didn't get any hits. And then all of a sudden, like clockwork, it's just like every day. Somebody was calling, hey, I saw this ad at Craigslist. I saw this ad. And it reminded me that you've got to also keep in mind when you do advertising, you always repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, all right? When you look at the ads today, you see that same ad over and over and over. Why is that? Because they say psychologically, it takes us to register, it takes us to see something 6 to 8 times before it registers up here. And that's why you want to keep renewing that ad on Craigslist. And yes, Craigslist is notorious for knocking you off. We have, if you use the ad copy, don't deviate. Use the ad copy, the text. It doesn't matter if it's word for word. What matters is that they, well, you can't see it here. What matters is that they have your address, your web address, your contact information. That's what matters. But put the same information. We really want it to look uniform, and this is copy that will pass their real stringent rules and regulations. So if you do that, then you don't have to worry about getting your ads deleted and having to go back and repost. And renew. Just keep renewing. Every 72 hours you can renew. And what happens when you renew is it takes the ad that's now, you placed your ad and you're up here, and all of a sudden somebody places an ad, and they place an ad, and they place an ad, you get down to the bottom. Well, when you renew, guess what? You go right back up to the top. And also, think about the time of day that you renew. Don't renew, renew during a time where most people are at their computer. What time is that?
7 o'clock at night.
Anytime after 7, you're right. 7 o'clock at night, that's the best time to post. And it's usually the time that you're on your computer. Okay, and I also will tell you this, Friday is the best day to post. Because everybody is on their computer. They're on their computer looking for, they're looking for a job, they're looking for some place to eat, they're always on their computer. So you want to definitely do that, but Friday's the best time to post, and anytime after 7 o'clock is where you want to try to post your ad. All right, this is eBay Classifieds. I love eBay. eBay, unfortunately, they don't have a category for it, so I had to stick this under other. But here's the advantage of doing this on eBay, whether people will find it or not, whether they'll go to eBay Classifieds and search it or not. Here's something that eBay does that I thought was just fantastic. Number one is that, well, if you scroll down, you'll actually see where you can actually post this to your Facebook, your Twitter, and LinkedIn account. it will do it automatically. Once you post the ad, and it posts a beautiful ad on Facebook. If you don't believe me, go to the Facebook fan page that we have, and you will see that eBay classified ad. Okay, so it's really nice, and you don't have to do anything but just click the button. All right. Here's something else that I loved about it, especially with the promotion that we're doing right now. I was just telling, Luigi about this. You know what these are?
Yeah.
Name and address.
Yes.
Full stamps.
Yes. All you do is all you do is print that and cut it. This was created by eBay. You post the ad and then you click on there. Would you like a flyer? Boom. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. You can take this and put it in the laundromats. Go to every apartment complex out there. That's what we should have been doing all this week with this promotion.
Doing it.
Okay, and we're doing it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And believe me, folks, that really does work. And so now you have a nice little flyer, and then all you got to do is take your scissors and just cut along this line, and then people will tear that off. Okay, now they've got your information. Isn't that interesting? And this is a poster that you can put up on every bulletin board that you find. There's bulletin boards in every truck stop and cafe and laundromat, and you name it, you can find it. Just don't go to the post office. All right, now, what I'd like for you to do, for those that have a smartphone, I want you, if you don't already have it, go and download this application. It's free. Whoa, I tell you, we love this company. We love saying free, you know. Free to join, oh yeah. Free zero entry cost, free zero deposit, oh man. But anyway, if you go down, download redlaser.com, and if you already have a QR code reader, scan that. Scan that right now. Take your phone, scan it. Do you know how to use Red Laser? It is a remarkable, and the reason why, now I don't make any money with promoting Red Laser, and Red Laser is a free app. In fact, someone told me they were just recently bought by eBay.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. But what's interesting about Red Laser is that you can, when you scan down that app, okay, you can go to just about any store, and you can scan any product. And it will not only tell you the price of the product. How many times you've been looking for a price of something, you know, and you're running around looking for that scanner, and and it's way on the other side of the store. Well, you can scan it right there, and it will tell you what the price is of that product, but it'll also tell you how much it is across the street at TG or Kmart or Walmart or HEB or some of the other stores, okay, in the area. So a lot of you women are going to really love using this, especially if you like to shop. Cost comparison, it's already built in. But anyway, when you do Red Laser, and show your people how to use Red Laser. A lot of people, you know, we Americans are so far behind in technology. QR codes have been out since 1984 or 86, I think it was. I can't remember now how long, but they've been out almost over 20 years, a little over 20 years, and more than that. But it was used basically in Japan. In fact, right now, they say on some of the vending machines, you actually can scan the code and use it to make your purchases at the store. They just you just scan the code, and hey, they make the purchase right there online. And when you get to the checkout counter, all your groceries and everything are right there waiting for you. All you got to do is pay, just using your QR code. In fact, instead of having shelves of stock, they just have the picture. It looks like a shelf, but it's a great big wall-to-wall picture, and it has a QR code on it. You just go there, and I'll take that, I'll scan this, I'll scan that, and that's your shopping. That's happening right now. Now that's in Japan. Why don't we do that? Anyway. Now, this is what happens. When you scan a QR code, and this is the first number one mistake that everybody does with a QR code. We're going to tell you just a little bit. A QR code is only used on what? What uses a QR code? What do you scan a QR code with?
Address,
A phone. All right. So why do you send people to a desktop website? Can you read this? If you flip it horizontal or vertical, you'll be able to read a little bit better. But now you got to really scroll to get down to, and then you're trying to squeeze all that information. All right. Well, if you had scanned that QR code, this is what it would have sent you to. This is a true mobile application. Okay. Buttons that are easy to find, easy to read. You just click. Click here. Call me now. Calls you right to your phone directly. Click here, you can send all of the information that you put in. Click here, you can set an appointment. Click here, you can enroll your meter. Isn't that neat? Now that is a mobile application. It's not free, but it is a mobile application. It is available, and you can order it, and it's in the back office again, all right? here's, again. Now, we are going to do something a little different. Ephraim McDaniel has been footing the bill on this for quite some time. He's the one that financed all of this. He's put all of this together. But Mr. McDaniel is going to kick us out of the nest. He says, it's time for you to fly. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to put together a co-op. All right. And what this is going to do is going to allow us to share the expenses, okay? Rather than just having the burden of one person, if you want to use this tool, then fine. We want you to join and become a co-op. Now, right now, all the current members are free, and this is what you have. You've got 24/7 technical support, and a lot of you have been using that and didn't even know it. Yeah, I've been getting calls 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I can't get this order in. Okay, let's see. Let me get my glasses. Let me find out. Hang on, let me get the computer. So anyway, we decided, well, might as well just go ahead and stick that in there. Social media marketing website, we just showed you that, and you've got a back office. You've got all of the ad copy, email ad copy, and the flyers. There are responses and select responses to the emails and to our email responses to the ads that we've been placing. We've been placing ads for social media marketing managers and renewable energy consultants. And if you stick to the program, stick to the wording, and stick to the category, and make sure you stay within the guidelines of Craigslist, Backpage.com, Meetups.com, eBay Classifieds, you will do great. I get 5 or 6 calls every day with the Craigslist ads. And I have to renew those ads every day. All you need to do is post 5 ads a day. It takes you about, well, once you've got the ad configured and everything, it'll take you probably 15, 20 minutes, but after that, it's just a click of hitting the button, renew. That's it. Take you 5 minutes and you can post 5 ads a day. All right, and you want to do that. There's also automated referral system. Did you realize that if you send somebody to the eGlobal Partners website, if they click register, it does a phenomenal thing. First of all, when they register for a webinar or for an event, you get notified. They get an email that gives them also a reminder of the day and the date and the time that they are going to be attending that webinar or that event. But here's what's going to also happen. If they miss that event, it's going to send them another email and a text message to their phone reminding them that, okay, you missed the event, but here's a replay, and hey, if you're interested, here's my number. And all of this is all done for you automatically. Then also, there's the SMS marketing system. Now, the SMS marketing and the QR codes. I want to tell you a little bit about those. Those that are members now, those that are using the system now, your grandfather. So you will have in your back office those 3 custom QR codes. Now the QR codes that we're using are a little different, okay? First of all, most QR codes, when they change, if you change the URL, then you've got to change the image of that QR code, all right? These are called dynamic codes, which means that I can change the URL to this very simply in the back office, okay? I'll be able to change that, and you won't ever have to change the image. Now, why is that? Why do you think that's an advantage? How many of you have printed business cards and had to go back and trash them because they had the wrong information, or maybe you changed companies? You know, I think I asked Steve for a toothpick, and he gave me a North American Power business card. That he had just purchased. All right, he's got a box of toothpicks now, so okay. Well, you don't have to change anything. All we do is change the back. We go in and we can change the URL. The QR code will go to the join or enroll or the, let's see, the first one goes to your website, infinityglobal.com. The second one will go to the join the opportunity, and then the third one will enroll my meter.
Ooh.
All right, that's what those QR codes will do. You can actually take those 3 QR codes, put them on the card, and say scan to learn, scan to earn, and scan. And leave it at that, and let them figure it out. Let them scan it and find out and get the information. The SMS marketing system is also included with this, but as you see, it's not going to be available for any new members. If we have new members that have come on the line, they'll have to either become a paid member before they'll be able to utilize the SMS. So take advantage of that, people, because it's a great marketing tool. I get constant reminders. Every time somebody joins on that SMS system, you'll see it gives you a response, and it also gives you their phone number and all of the information that you can get in touch with them right then and there, and it's live. more people are going, I've been sending out emails. Lucy had asked me to send her a flyer and a QR code. I sent it. And then I get here a week later and she says, no, I never got it. And that's true. 50% of your emails get sent out to La La Land. A lot of people don't realize this, but in telecommunications and the email structure of things, about 50%, if you don't believe this, you can go home and test it. Send 10 emails to yourself. I guarantee you'll probably get 5. Where does the other 5 go? Yeah, they're just go out. It depends on your network. It depends on the network provider. And so it's some kind of cockamamie idea of controlling spam. I'd never heard of this, but we just delete half their emails.
And the IRS does.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. So that's right. So anyway, now this is what we're proposing. As a charter member, you're going to get all of the above, but plus something different and an extra. First of all, we're going to give you a vanity email. Instead of using your Yahoo, your Gmail, your Hotmail, you may not even want to give out your real mail account. This is going to be a responder. So what you do is you go to your name at eglobalpartners.com, and it's going to send that email to your Hotmail, your Gmail, or your other account, okay? And what's also nice is that, again, it's giving a professional image. Because everybody has a Gmail account, everybody has a Hotmail account, but when you see, eGlobal Partners, well, now I know this is a bona fide brick and mortar company. Next thing you're going to get is a toll-free number. You'll probably see on a lot of our ads the 888 number. Guess what happens? You will have an assigned extension, and when they call that number and dial that extension, it's going to dial your phone. And what's great, we've been testing this, when we market in like Chicago, and we've been marketing in Chicago, California, Houston, and it's interesting that when they see a 214 number in Chicago, they don't respond. But if they see an 888 number, they're dialing. Same thing in Houston. If they see a 254, they don't dial it. But if they see a 713, they're dialing it, or an 888 number. So, I don't know. It's just a mindset. But the toll-free number also works. We also have a virtual admin. Now, you did have 24/7 technical support, but we're going to stick something else, virtual admin assistant. And here's what they're going to do. The virtual admins, and they're already in position, and they're already waiting for you to come in and tell them what to do. Let's see, I've had Luigi, I've seen Sunshine, where's Gay, and all of them have asked, for a flyer or for a banner. Well, I didn't make those. I didn't tell them that, but anyway, we have a virtual admin. We have virtual admins in the Philippines. We have a technical support staff in the Philippines. That's why we're able to do and offer 24/7 support. You can call at any time, and they will put together your flyer. They will also post your ads. They will also reply to your ads. They will send out emails. And you know what? There's a lot of you. This is what we're seeing a lot of times, and this is why a lot of people haven't been using this system. And this is another reason why we added that piece, is because you don't have time. And it's bad enough you got to go to work still. You still haven't, but it's going to change in a few more months. It's going to change. But when it does change, you've already got a virtual office. You already got your virtual admin right there to handle your phone calls, to handle your emails, to handle your ads, to handle posting your ads. So I thought that was going to be a great service to have. Yes. And again, that's going to be something that you will be able to offer. Okay. Now, there's also an email autoresponder. I can't tell you how many times somebody has told me, oh, I got this mailing list of 6,000. You can't just put 6,000 emails and send it through Gmail. It ain't going to happen. They will block, if not can, your account so fast because they know it's spam. All right? Well, we have a tool that you can actually send 6,000. You can send up to 10,000. You can send it daily, and it's not going to affect your account. And it's a bona fide. We make sure that the emails that you have that you submit to us, we make sure they're in a secured box. They're not nobody else's. Nobody's going to have access to them. But also, if it comes back, and if somebody says, "Hey, this is spam," and they report it, well, guess what? It's not going to affect your email account. You're not going to have to go back and redo an email because they take spam very serious nowadays. You get 3 reports on a server and you're gone. Your history. You may think you have an email account. You can send out 1,000 emails, and that's probably why they're not getting mine. They ain't going anywhere. All right, because you want somebody's spam list. Well, this way you can protect yourself by using the custom autoresponder. And then also the mobile website. Now that's an extra charge. It's like $9 if you want to do a